Welcome to another rambunctious episode of Daily Fortnite Battles. This is the 75th installment, and here we are at what appears to be a large city, a populous city called Tilted Towers. Okay, that guy gets taken out. Oh, wow, okay. Huh. Nice dodging on that guy's part. Can't say my aim's the best, but he doesn't have a weapon, so... Okay, here a guy up near the clock tower there. Let's see what we can do. Just build straight up very, very high would be good. Nope. I don't think taking the ground's the best option. You just want to build straight up. Try to get the high ground, see everything, and maybe it would have even saved my life from that guy. Okay, here's some shooting. Hopefully we can get lucky with an exposed person here, and that's just what we get. Okay, a little bit later into the same game, here is a guy running beneath. Okay. Nice sneaking up on him. That was, that caught him off guard, I think. Okay, building our way up. We want to go straight up here. We don't want to think twice. We don't want to beat around the bush. Nope, just go straight up. Go straight to him. Go straight up. Okay, kind of sacrificing some height here for some aggression. I don't know where he is, but we're kind of tucked back down here. Okay, there's a guy on top, which we didn't hear that guy at all, so yeah, props to that guy. I mean, I didn't catch a whiff of him. He must have just climbed up that ramp, like maybe timed himself. All right, here we are. Okay, gonna just storm him in the building because it's kind of a change of pace from the passive play I've been doing. But okay, this is like, again, I mean, we're fighting on an even ground. It's like, you know, you kind of want to build there. It's like, I don't want to resolve to you know, the chaos of battle so easily. It's kind of like a resolve to the sparring parts. You know, there's building and fighting, but I think that I need higher ground in general here. Okay, this guy's trying to get the high ground. Whoops, oh, kind of fiddling with our keys. Uh-oh, well, he's got us now. We're building up too slow. I mean, he can jump over, yep. Yep. Just the timing on that, it's like, sometimes I think I'm able to kind of predict the timing a little bit better, but that guy caught me off guard. He just jumped right through that hole there. I mean, if I built just like twice as fast, if I just built as fast as I could, like you know, like up there, and just didn't beat around the bush, he probably wouldn't have even been able to jump in, to be honest with you. And given that's my only hope, it's like I really don't want to beat around the bush. It's like knowing when I just have to straight up do things, like without pause, without hesitation. That's okay. Knocks us down wall here. Don't go at him. It's a stupid play. There's just no advantage from it. Like, I'm no PUBG player, man. This guy could play FPS all the. It's like not that guy, but it's like any person I battle straight up could literally just be like the best aim in the world. It's like building so much more powerful. Okay, build up here. Nope. Don't run straight at him, no. Build up and get the high ground. It's a very common mistake we're making today. Okay. Nice utilizing a height advantage. That's good. That's gooder. Wasn't the rainbow for St. Patty's Day just such a beautiful thing? And, you know, shout out to all my gay friends in the world, man. It's just such a beautiful thing to just like other men's penises, you know? Something I do not understand, but something that is just such a just beautiful thing. Well, guy just kind of running out in the open there. That's not a very difficult thing, but nice. Great. We're building up. We're built up. We got the height advantage. It's like fundamentals. If you don't have the height advantage, get it. If you do, then use it. That's what I feel like Fortnite resolves to anyways, but that's a never changing hypothesis. And okay, well, threw him off there. He didn't expect me to come down, but honestly, if he was listening, you know, it's like or had surround sound headphones, I don't know which, then like a wall there for him would have been good, and building up, just like I've kind of been struggling to do today. It's like, you know, someone comes and attacks me. See, this is perfect. This is nice, fast building. This is great. Like, he's still got the height advantage, but we're working our way up there. We're trying. Nope. Go to the right side there. Follow that ramp up. Yeah, well, that would have been a faster way up. Now we're kind of off to the side. Take too many slug shots, and oh boy. Just knowing how many pieces it'll take him to shoot me down, predicting that fall damage, you know, building, I don't know how many mats I had at the end there, but certainly if I had some, it's like building closer to on top of the structure so that when I fall, it's like I can land somewhere on the, you know, like a thing, like a ramp. Okay, that's all right, you know. Still, it's like how, yeah. I don't know how many building mats I had. I think, just if I'm not starting off with a build in a fight, I just kind of got to ask myself, like, you know, is the position of my character, like, the best it could be? It's like here, it's like, okay, I mean, but again, it's that it's not just one dimensional. It's like sometimes you want to practice the, you know, yeah, just like what's not ideal to sort of test the boundaries of like what can I get away with, you know, against this person under these specified conditions. So it's like take all this with a grain of salt. Like I can't always just say like, oh, you know, I must build, or it's like generally though, if I want to survive, it's not a bad idea. Well, now we've got this kind of like, yeah, like building a wall there. I don't know. I feel like I'm 90% offense, 10% defense today. Like I'm just very like, you know, I don't want to say linear, just very like focused on like how do I just kind of like spar with these people. And it's like I just feel like, you know, that's great, but if I'm running on all cylinders, then it's got to be about, you know, that's half of it, but then half of it is also, well, when do I wall, when do I build, how do I mean, I'm really kind of like, of course I'm not realizing it as I'm playing, but it's like, you know, this is kind of extreme. It's you know, sometimes you just wake up in certain moods, I guess, and I'm just very, yeah, like there, it's like, man, no, don't, it's like build a wall, build a wall. It's like it's like notice in every one of my battles, my answer is never build a wall. It's always like shoot back or build a blind exposed ramp if I'm even building, or but then if you go back into other videos, it's like my defense is quite developed in some of those. It's like, oh, so I know it's within me. It's just about channeling and, I mean, yeah, focusing both of the forces, both offense and defense. But nevertheless, it's a valuable way to play because, especially because I realize that I'm not walling or defending. This is good. You know, nothing's wasted. This is great practice in just being totally aggressive and offensive. Where does it work? Where doesn't it? You know, I'm even able to have this video and talk about this stuff because of the way I play today. Huh, all right. I don't know, building up, getting the height advantage would be good there. I've got the building mats, just floor, ramp, up, two layers, and then I can just chill on top of the fort. But all right, we're gonna do even playing field. And, you know, the disadvantage of doing that, the advantage is, okay, you know, you get some practice with sparring, blah, 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 like all the stuff I said. The disadvantage is that, well, then if three of us are fighting, it's like, you know, and we're all punching each other on this, you know, open playing field, then it's like the chances of me dying are much more likely because I'm not built up, you know. Because if I'm built up and, like, another person can't directly get to me, then it's like, well, that's always going to be ideal. Very simple principle, but something that's just kind of apparent through the way I'm playing the game right now. Okay, this is good. Well, shoots us down. All right. I mean, we're in crisis mode. That's the literal best thing I could do. I just couldn't ask for a better effort there. It's like I had no building mats left, so that's when I have an excuse to act like that. But if I ever die with building mats, it's kind of like the question always remains in, you know, Fortnite. It's like, could I have built to have saved my life better? It's like, how many I have barely any. You get the point, but kind of like even there, it's like, okay, I ramp up that guy, it ramps up, and then it's like we're just on an open playing field. So it's like, all right, I'm winning some of the firefights, I'm losing some of the firefights. But if I'm built up, that could be 75%, 25 instead of 50-50. Like, instead of it being a toss-up, it's like, oh, you know, I have mechanical leverage. Like, again, it's just open field, didn't have any mats there, so I had no choice. But it's kind of like, if I have mats, use them, then use my guns. But yeah, just having height advantage is defense. Having height advantage is leverage. So it's like of the utmost importance that I'm always building and trying to get that build advantage before I'm sparring with people. Nevertheless, this is a great experience. If I play the game like this for weeks on end, I won't be that much bothered by it, because it's like, I know that what's kind of just, you know, just seems to have sound principles behind it, is that if I'm, I need to pad my defense number up so that it's less of a toss up when I actually get into a firefight, or, increase my leverage so that I'm dropping down on someone as I'm shooting them, for example, so that, it just becomes it's like taking these things that are generally chaotic, random, and even, and just making them uneven using just force of will, my brain power. So, anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of Eric's Daily Fortnite Battles, and I will see you in the next one.